Chairman, sir, honorable ministers, FAMSECs, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really going to talk on the trending issues in terms of the election and then school reopening. So as we are aware, the governorship election is holding in Edo State this weekend, and but the pandemic still poses an additional challenge. A few months ago, we developed the guideline conducting election during the COVID-19 outbreak in Nigeria, and this guideline is actually for the political parties, the electorates, the election monitors, INEC, and other relevant stakeholders. And it provides recommendations and actions that should be taken to reduce the risk of exposure to COVID-19 during the election. The virus thrives in mass gathering, and during the election, we are expecting a lot of people. And where there's lack of adherence to public health measures, in non-pharmaceutical measures, there's a possibility of us spreading. We just got a story of someone that went somewhere, but a secondary infection, and of course, causing death to the vulnerable, and we need to avoid that. So mass gathering during election will likely occur, and the only way to conduct election without putting anyone at risk of contracting the COVID-19 is to comply with the protective measures at all times. And so we recommend the following: ensuring hand hygiene and temperature checks at the campaign grounds, polling stations, providing additional polling stations or booths to ensure physical distancing can be maintained with clearly marked floors and demarcation to enforce 2 meters spacing on queues, mandating the use of face mask for everyone, regular cleaning of polling stations, tables, and other surfaces. Those are areas that is easy to contract the virus. Multiple hand washing points or alcohol-based hand sanitizer should be provided. All staff at the polling units should practice hand hygiene frequently. Of course, when we meet with people, we need to do that regularly. These are actually a few recommendations, and we hope that the election will go well. We know INEC has put a lot in place, and we're also employing our people to please adhere to those non-pharmaceutical measures so that we don't take home the virus to our loved ones, especially our vulnerable ones. Now I'm going to go into the school opening. States are agitating they want to open schools, but we have continued to educate the public on measures to reduce the risk of transmission of COVID, and we will continue to review the situations in other countries that have reopened schools, as well as guidance from WHO and other public health authorities. If school carefully coordinates, plan, and put the required safety measures in place before reopening, there is lesser risk of COVID infection in the school setup. We're actually working closely with the Ministry of Education, the PTF, the states, and other stakeholders to ensure that the required safety measures are in place to mitigate the impact of the pandemic in schools. The PTF and the Federal Ministry of Health have mandated schools to conduct periodic weekly risk assessments, while and the local government to conduct monthly and quarterly risk assessments, respectively. This will actually help to promptly address the gaps that may exist in reducing the risk of COVID and spread in the school. Beyond this, the LG and the states have been advised to set up multi-sectoral school health committee dedicated to supporting and monitoring the implementation of school protocols and safety protocols in schools. Safe school reopening requires collective efforts And that includes the parents, the teachers, the school authorities, the communities, the civil society organizations, the media. The governments cannot do it alone. Thank you.